This is Talk Business and Politics with Roby Brock.
Welcome to this edition of Talk Business and Politics Daily. I'm Roby Brock. We're joined today by Dr. Chris Jones. He is the new CEO of Executive Director of the Innovation Hub.
That's right.
Welcome back to Arkansas.
Thanks a lot.
You're Pine Bluff native?
I am, born and raised.
I'm going to just I got to read a little bit of your bio here for people. You hold a PhD in Urban Studies and Planning. You got master's degrees in Nuclear Engineering, Technology, and Policy, all from MIT.
That's right.
Kind of a well-respected school. You got a bachelor's degree in Math and Physics from Morehouse College in Atlanta, and you went there on a full scholarship from NASA. Why aren't you planning the next mission to Mars? What are you doing in Arkansas, Chris?
That's funny. Look, I was born and raised in Arkansas. I love the place. Even when I left, I always had dreams of coming back home. It's a wonderful state. So I'm here to help serve and hopefully, create the next inventors, help build the next inventors, the next innovators. So
tell me what you walked into at the Innovation Hub. For people that don't know, in North Little Rock, it's this cool maker space where you can do everything from prototypes to tinkering to working with experts and mentors.
That's right. What's funny is that walking in, it feels like I'm back at MIT. Lots of tools, lots of gadgets. It's really a space for makers, as you mentioned, artists and entrepreneurs. And the idea is when you bring those three creative minds together, you can create something that will lead to economic development for the state.
Yeah, tell me what you've seen in your experience, because you've had that MIT experience there, and obviously there was an explosion in the Boston area and in Silicon Valley where all of that stuff erupted, and now we're seeing it in places like Austin and Cincinnati and Nashville and New Orleans and Arkansas.
That's right.
So, yeah, maybe not on the same scale, but what did you see that really kind of ignited you about this whole business model?
Well, I think when you provide the tools and the ecosystem and bring the people in, then you unleash their creativity. And I think that's what I'm seeing here. It's a space for creativity to be unleashed in a way that solves today's problems with our creative minds.
Where do you feel there's some shortcomings right now, and some things that you want to improve on, some things that you see some opportunity to advance? Well,
so let me sort of start by saying what I like about the Innovation Hub is that it's under Winrock, and there are a suite of other organizations that also partner together. I think that leads me into where I see a need, a gap, and that's that we don't work in as close collaboration as each of us desires to. And so that's what we're moving towards. Because ultimately we all want to create an ecosystem such that any Arkansan who has an idea can turn it into something that benefits others.
There are innovation hubs outside of the one in North Little Rock. Tell me what you see happening in those spaces. I don't know if you've had enough time to kind of get around or analyze that enough, and do you see an opportunity for more places to populate?
So this is week 3.
I got high expectations, Chris. Come on, you went to college for NASA. You're MIT PhD.
So. But I do know that there are a number of other innovation spaces throughout the state, and there are some places that want innovation spaces. I think they will develop, and I think we are here to help support that development and growth.
What has to happen for those different things to come together to create success?
Well, I think it's a combination of putting the tools into place and bringing the creative minds in that place and giving them spaces. Tools, so for example, as a maker, my tool might be screen printing, it might be 3D laser printing, it could be a computer with high-speed Wi-Fi. There are a lot of places throughout the state that just don't have access to a computer with high-speed Wi-Fi. So these are some of the tools. The tools could also be capacity building for young entrepreneurs who might have an idea and want to translate that into a business that benefits others.
So they need to partner with somebody that can help them scale, that can help them ramp up, or maybe produce larger volume of prototypes for what they need to do.
That's right.
All right, so you think you got a good thing? You got a nice little bird's nest on the ground here.
Oh, it's great. It's great. I mean, the pieces are there. You've been over there, right? The team is awesome. And I think we are well positioned. For example, on May 12th, we have a Maker Fair coming up.
All right.
Last year there were 3,500 people at the Maker Fair. We call it the greatest show and tell on earth because it's a place where you can come, bring your creative mind, and leave having made something. We're also As a part of that, we should be showcasing our mobile makerspace. Mobile makerspace is where we take the hub and take it out to the community. Places where you have communities throughout the state that may not be able to make it to North Little Rock to come to the Innovation Hub. Well, we want to take it to them.
Yep. So I guess last question for you here. I'm somebody with an idea. I don't have to be a kid. I could be an adult.
Any
I could be
age,
somebody in their
any age.
50s that
That's
has
right.
come up with something that they think there's a market for out there. I walk in your front door. What do you do with me after I've communicated my idea to you? Do you need to have more than that when you walk in the door?
No, that's all you need.
Yeah.
In fact, really all you need is your creativity, and we'll help you come up with an idea. But if you have an idea, we will connect you with the right person and people along the continuum to get you to the place where you want to be.
All right. It's the Innovation Hub. He's the executive director. His name is Dr. Chris Jones. He returns to Arkansas via Mars. Well, not quite, but he's traveled around. He's got some smarts up there. So check it out. You can find more online at our website as well. Chris, good to meet you.
Thanks a lot. Nice to meet you as
Look forward
well.
to spending more time with you.
Definitely.
All right. That's all for today's Talk Business and Politics. I'm Roby Brock. Thanks for tuning in.
Arkansas Electric Cooperative Corporation provides electric energy across 2/3 of Arkansas. This is an exciting time in our energy history, with incredible progress being made in renewable energy and storage technologies. As our energy portfolio continues to diversify, we'll maintain an all-the-above strategy to provide reliable and affordable electricity. Ever since the first light bulbs were placed in our members' homes, the electric cooperatives have been the solutions provider for our members, and we want to continue that well into the future.
Each day, the promise of our nation begins again. Arkansas and America, moving forward. I help make that promise a reality. It's not for everyone, but people everywhere depend on us.
Oh, I love you too, sweetie.
Trucking delivers, or everything stops. And that's what drives me.